What are your favorite nuts? My favorite nuts are pecan nuts, and today I am gonna make pecan nut squares. So come along with me on a little pecan nut journey and we're gonna do this together. Let's go. To start the crust, so there's two parts to this recipe. There's the crust and then there's the filling, and that's the two are gonna come together nicely, and we're gonna cut it up and have our beautiful pecan squares. So to start, I'm gonna use 2 cups of flour, 1/3 of a cup sugar, just put that in there, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and just give that a little shaky shake. And I'm gonna take 2/3 of a cup of butter, and I'm kind of just gonna cut it into my flour, and then I'm gonna make a crust out of this, and I'm gonna make kind of like a dough. So just cut it in there, like so. I always thought when I was growing up, like I saw my granny and my auntie and my mom like cut things like this, and I always thought it's the most amazing thing, like to cut like that without cutting your finger.
You're really easily impressed, Dee.
I am impressed easily. I have low expectations, but I do think that it's pretty cool to cut this way, and it does mean that you know your way around the kitchen.
True.
Okay, now what you're gonna do is get your fingers in there and just really bring it all together, and what's gonna be left is like a doughy, kind of crusty mixture, and that's gonna be our crust of our pecan tart. I'm gonna top this onto my clean top, and I'm just gonna bring this dough together nicely. Right, now that I've got my crust dough ready, I'm gonna press it into a dish, and then I'm gonna pop that into the oven at 175 degrees for about 20 minutes, and that's gonna be my crust for my pecan bars. So have a look at this, guys. That is my crust, and it's going into the oven for about 20 minutes, and while that's in, I'm gonna prepare the filling. Okay guys, this is the yummy part to the recipe. We are going to do the filling for the pecan tart or pecan squares. So first I'm going to start with 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1/2 cup of bustard sugar or brown sugar, as they say in the Netherlands, bustard sugar. This is 2 tablespoons of melted butter. To that I'm also going to add 3 eggs. In that goes, and my favorite ingredient, which is vanilla essence, 1 teaspoon, but that's a little bit more than 1 teaspoon because I love it so much. And this is 1 cup of syrup. Yum, I love syrup. I love peanut butter, which is weird. So peanut butter on crackers with syrup. That's like my favorite thing in the world. But anyway, let's keep going. So give that a quick mix. And to this mixture, when it's nice and mixed up, I'm gonna add just over 1 cup of chopped pecans. So it was just about a cup and 1/4 or so, and I've chopped them up nicely, and that's gonna be my yummy filling for my pecan squares. Look at that. So I've just pulled out my crust from the oven. It looks wonderful, it smells wonderful, and it's now time for the second part, where I'm going to pour this lovely filling with the pecan nuts and the syrup and the sugar. So I'm going to pour that over my crust and pop that back into the oven for another 25 to 30 minutes, and that's basically it. So simple, so easy, so delicious, and it's just perfect as a dessert or even as a tea time treat. You guys have to try this. So in that goes into the oven at 175 degrees for another 30 minutes until it's perfect. Guys, look at this delicious pecan tart. Amazing. It needs to still cool. It needs to still cool down a little bit, and once it's cool, it's perfect. All that's left is for me to give it a go. Amazing. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our films, get your friends to subscribe, try our recipes. The ingredients for all our recipes are below our films. Bye.